So hello guys, welcome to my tennis channel, and today I will be sharing with you some information about the new YONEX EZONE, which I've been adding today into the store, into the Czech store I work for. So I've been gathering lots of information about the new EZONEs. They look really promising, and I have to say that YONEX, I'm really starting to like YONEX more and more because of the way they work, they promote their rackets, and that the brand seems to me it's really very conservative. So they work on the precision side of all the products, and they don't share that much the marketing info or the stuff that probably sells easy, but in the long term aspect of the selling of the product, it can turn out into a problem. So if you start selling your stuff really easy to a mass production, to lots of people, then you need to feed that demand. And in these days, you know that the graphite is a scarce product. There are issues with the manufacturing and with the shipping, and YONEX knows that, and he doesn't want to disappoint his customers by, let's say, promoting the stuff they can't deliver to you. So we see that Wilson and Babolat and Head, they're way better in the promoting aspect of the things, and YONEX seems to be somebody told me that they are kind of lazy company, that they don't want to spread that much. And I think I know why it is, because if you spread too much too quickly, then you sacrifice the precision, and we know that it's happening. It's happening with Wilson, it's happening with Babolat, it's happening with other brands, that they're expanded really fast. They have a really big market to feed with their products, and the quality is somewhat, we know that the quality is actually not that good when it was like 10-15 years ago. So thumbs up to YONEX, and let's talk about the new EZONE. So first of all, if you read the info on the official page of the EZONEs, they have a wonderful information about the 7th generation of EZONE, and they call them the easy one. So the main sentence or the main description for the new EZONEs is the easy one. So it's wonderful, it's easy to understand, and EZONE, V-Core and V-Core Pro, and the easy one is the EZONE. It's the most easy racket to, let's say, to start with, and they have plenty rackets in their plan. But let's first go through the description of the new EZONEs, which actually you don't find anywhere else, only on the YONEX side. No one really talks about that, about the details about the new EZONEs. So let's dive in. So the previous generation of EZONEs was the most selling racket probably of all times. So the EZONE version 2020 was really the best seller for YONEX, and they did a really great job. We've seen a lot of players playing with the EZONEs. Kyrgios, the leader of the this type of the version, and the 7th generation is crafted for power, for comfort, and it features a rich navy blue base with a premium gradient fading into mint and sky blue. So once again, I really like the description of YONEX. They are describing all the details and the specs and the technologies in a really nice way that is easy to understand. So the latest generation is meticulously crafted with innovative 2G NAMD speed graphite. So this is the newest version, and as you can hear, or as you can see, the speed graphite is integrated into the throat of the racket, and it's there to increase the ball speed and improve the feel. So from the new YONEX EZONEs 2022, you can expect more feel and more ball speed. Building upon the EZONE family's easy access to power with a comfortable and plush feeling, the research and development team further improved the feel with an upgraded Aero Shape design. So the design of the frame was updated to feel even faster through your swings, going through the air. And yes, the liner tech. So the liner tech, it's the way how the strings enter the racket. So they enter it in a more natural way, and that's why the feel and the comfort will be increased rather than if the strings go like this and then they go through the head. So they're entering the racket in a much, let's say, easier angle that will be not that hard to the string and that will not sacrifice the string tension. And all this tech is resulting in to 16% more flexibility compared to the previous 2020 generation, compared to the 6th generation. So 16% increase in flexibility is actually something, it's huge. You will notice that. One more increase in something is through the vibration dampening mesh, the VDM, which is in all the major rackets from YONEX. And thanks to the shockless grommets, special grommets, and the new 2G NAMD speed graphite, the vibration have been reduced about 5.9% over the older version. So once again, softer feel, plush feel. This racket will be very easy to your hand. So if you have some problems with your tennis elbow or your arm or shoulder, any kind of pain, so this racket will be the best option from all the rackets from YONEX. So the EZONE's easy on your arm. They're also mentioning that who's playing with these rackets like Naomi, Osaka, or Casper, Ruud, or Belinda, Bencic, but they're not mentioning Denis Shapovalov. I told you in the previous, or I showed you in the previous video that Denis Shapovalov did make a transition to the new EZONEs, but there is no official info on that. And as I was adding the materials and the information on our website, so I'm not sure if you can see, but there is a picture of the guys that will endorse the new that will endorse the new YONEX EZONE, and as you can see, there is no Denis Shapovalov. We have there Lloyd, Jessica Pegula, Casper, Ruud, Naomi, Osaka, Nick Kyrgios, and Belinda, Bencic, but no Denis Shapovalov. So maybe this material was shot even before the Denis made the transition to the new EZONE, and maybe he surprised the YONEX team and they don't have him as a, let's say, leading tennis player who can endorse the racket. So yes, that's quite surprise, but we will see later when the rackets launch. So now let's go to the launch dates, because every information about the launch is on the official YONEX site. So in January 15th, so in 5 days or 4 days, there will be launch for the EZONE series, starting with the version 98, then with the version 100, and accompanied with a version for beginners and beginners, let's say, or maybe some transition juniors or women or seniors. The version Ace with an oversized head and with lower weight, around 260 grams. So that's the January 15th. So the major models, the major version 98, 100, and then the basic Ace version for beginners. On March 8th, there will be launch for the version 98L, 100L, 100SL, 105, 110, then the version once again for beginners, or let's say easy, intermediate, hobby players, amateurs, version Game, version Feel, and version, or it's called YONEX Junior, so the junior line. On March 22nd of March, there will be launch for the junior models or the kids models, the 25 version and the 26 version. And guys, if you are waiting for the tour versions and the plus versions of the most popular models, like the 98 plus and 100 plus, they will be launched in August. So we will have to wait for them for some time. It will be a mid-season or mid-season, we can call it mid-season, and or late season, so in August. So we will have to wait, like, how much? 7 months, actually. 7 months for the tour version and for the 98 plus and 100 plus version, the longer version that will have a longer frame. So that's kind of sad, but that's how it is. So the tour version in August. So now quick info about the technologies. There are going to be 7 main technologies. So the graphite, the 2G NAMD speed graphite, then the new shaft design. Oh, sorry for that sound. Someone is making a reconstruction in his flat above me. So sorry for that if you hear that. I can't really do anything about that, but that's life. It can happen during shooting a video. So there will be the new shaft design. So the shaft, the throat and the shaft which connects to the handle will be a little bit thicker to give the racket a more stable feel, and more control. But on this same side, on the other hand, on the same side, all the frame will be thicker. So like 5 millimeters thicker than the previous version. Then there is the Aero Shape design. Okay, we all know what is this all about. So smoother swing, easier swinging through the air. Then there is of course the isometric head shape. Then there is the oval pressed shaft, OPS, which was introduced in 1969. This technology is used only in the EZONE series, not in the V-Core and V-Core Pro. So it features rounder shaft corners and flexes at impact to increase dwell time and minimize vibrations. So once again, easier for an easier playing feel and for more power. Then there is the vibration dampening mesh in the handle, once again to put away the harsh vibrations that go through the frame. And then there is the liner tech. So there are only, let's say, minor changes to the frame when we talk about the version 98 and 100, and that's the fact that the frame is a little bit like half millimeters thicker or wider, let's say wider than on the previous generation. Where is my racket? So one thing, wait a moment. So when we talk about the fact that the new EZONE is going to have a thicker beam. Thicker beam, what does it really mean, a thicker beam? So thicker beam means this size, okay? So thicker in this size. So it will be 23.5 millimeters here. It will be 24.5 millimeters here, and it will be 19.5 millimeters here. So thicker, but the Aero Shape design is going to be updated and will be thinner. So what does it mean? So if we turn the racket like that, it means this part actually, or the frame, when you look at the frame from this position, when you turn the racket like this. So in this place, the beam will be actually thinner. Okay, so thinner beam in this position, thicker in this position, thicker, but thinner overall here. So overall it will be thinner a little bit, as we can see on the tech page. On the tech page, where are all the technologies? So here is the picture with the technologies. I will zoom in, and yes, so tapered frame is there. There is the tapered frame and standard tapered frame, and there is the thinner frame version that will be used in the new EZONE. So as you can see there, it is thinner. The older version, the tapered frame, is thicker there. So yeah, it will give you a little bit more feel, more power, more easy swing, and YONEX needs to stabilize all this, so he makes the frame thicker in this part. So thinner here, thicker like that. Okay, so yeah, quite interesting to see that YONEX is really tinkering and playing with the details rather than making a completely new racket. Why? The racket, the previous generation, 2020, was so good. Why to change it massively? Why to change it? Just improve the small things, small details. So yeah, that was my overview for the new YONEX EZONE 2022 that is launching in January 15th, and other versions I've mentioned before. There will be lots of versions, lots of variants, lots of other rackets from the EZONE series are launching later with the Tour and 98 Plus and 100 Plus in August. And I have one more info. So today I received this box from my boss, and he said that in this box there is some kind of head boom racket. I don't know the version, and also the new Wilson Clash version. So in this box there's new Wilson Clash, guys. So I can't wait to open it, but you can't see it. It's top secret. So if I show you something from that, I will be fined. I will be fined a lot of money. A lot of money will cost me that I will show you something from that. So I can't do that right now. It's forbidden. But anyway, thanks for watching. We are at the end of the video. If you like the video, click the thumbs up button. If you didn't like the video, click the thumbs down button. Of course you can. And yeah, enjoy tennis every day, and soon we'll start the Australian Open. So I'm really looking forward to it, what's gonna happen on the Australian courts down there. So yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.